Hello and welcome to Forge Bits. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make Domino using geometry nodes. In the past, we use array modifier coupled with the curve modifier, but that introduced a lot of problems. So this is how to do it now with geometry nodes. Let me show you this demonstration first. This was done with geometry nodes. So we just created a basic node groups, like we used curve to points, and then we instance it on points, and then realize instance. Of course, we took the object that's going to be instanced. So yeah, if you play this one, oh, forgot to turn off the, let me do it again. As you can see, it's the same with the original domino effect using array or instances, but this time we do it with geometry nodes and it's quite easy. So let me get a new Blender file. So first we are going to create the domino. So normally we just resize the cube to something that would look like a domino. So we'll have this at 100 and this one at 50. So yeah, it would look like a domino. Normally I wouldn't recommend like having the figures like this, because a real domino would be like 1 inch by 2 inches by 0.5 inch. But since we're going to use rigid body, it would be wise to scale it close to how Blender is like configured, because if we use small objects, you're gonna have problem with the rigid body. So there's going to be a lot of changes or modifications that you need to do. So with that, with the domino, a single domino modeled, we're going to have a curve. Let's say for now, let's use a curved circle, and then let's resize this to like 5 and then apply the animation, apply the scale, and then go to geometry nodes, click new. Then like I said, we need curve points, curve to points, and then we're gonna need the instance on points, and then in the end we'll need to have it realize instances. So let's just get it here, because without that you can't convert the whole thing into a real object, and you can't apply physics. So next we'll need to have, I'll just drag the cube in here. Normally we'd use the collection, but I'll demonstrate that in a later date. I want to have like a part 2 of this one. So for now, we'll just use the cube that we've made in here. As you can notice, it doesn't exactly look like the one we've modeled, so make sure you connect the scale as well. There you go. And let's connect the rotation to this one. There you go. So now we have dominoes along the curved circle. Now we need to increase the number of dominoes here, so they would hit each other when one of them gets hit by our initiator, animation initiator. So yeah, we're basically done with the dominoes. Not like when you use array, there's a lot of steps involved so that it doesn't deform your domino. Because if you just create an array and then apply the array into a curve, like using the curve modifier, you would see that there's going to be a deformation on the domino. So you'll need to do a lot of steps, like detaching the base and using that as your array, and then parenting the domino. It's a lot of work. I'm gonna show that path in a later date, because I'm not sure if anyone would still want to do that. So basically, this is how you do it now with geometry nodes. So that yeah, we're practically done. We just need to apply physics now. So what I do is back up the curve that we made so that we can still go back to it, because we're gonna need to apply this. So basically you need to convert it to mesh, so now it's a real object. And then you'll need to separate it. So go to edit mode, select all, F3, what do you call that, separate by loose parts, loose parts. There you go. Then exit. Oh, we need to create a new collection so it doesn't get messy here. Let's just move everything here. There you go. Then we can hide this one now, because we already have real instance. And then select everything, select the whole objects, and then right click, set origin to geometry, so each of their origin set to each one of their own. And then we create the plane where it would act like the floor. So we're going to make this like 10. Maybe lower the whole floor by 100. It's a bit poking outward, so let's give it some offset. So now we have everything now here. So click the plane. Let's add the physics. Go to rigid bodies, add passive. Click one of the objects here. Click object. Click on rigid body. Click on add active. Then select the whole thing. Select the whole objects. Make sure the first one is active. Then F3, copy from active, so that each one of these have their own physics setup. So basically we're done. We'll just delete one of this one, because we will want to have like a ball dropping from here maybe. So we're gonna add maybe a UV sphere. Let's set this one a bit upwards, like that, and maybe move it a bit to here, like that. Maybe upwards some more. Make it shade smooth. Then also apply rigid body active. So basically it should work now if you play. Uh-oh. I kind of forgot. I think I haven't added rigid body on this one. There you go. And yeah, this one's very heavy. We could change the, let me stop the animation. Click here, select everything. We could change this one to like 0.5 and then apply it active. Let's play. Oh, I kind of forgot that. Let me undo it. I think the plane also got in here. Let's move them out of the collection so they don't get affected by the changes here. 0.5, copy from active, play again. There you go. Since we're like using huge objects here, let's adjust the rigid body here to maybe 4 steps. Like we're increasing the speed so it looks more like a regular domino. But now you see there's like a weird continuous moving. So let's rewind. Let's select the first one. Yeah, it's still selected. Let's go to the physics. Let's go to dynamics and enable the activation. Then copy again. Then let's play. There you go. So it doesn't move too much. So yeah, that's basically how to make a domino. And for a bonus, we're going to like create something cooler. So let's go. Let me save this one because I kind of remembered that this is supposed to be available for Patreon users. I mean Patreon subscribers. Let me find the folder I should be at. Projects, SNS Forge, Earth Patreon, downloadables. Let's call this Domino version 1. There you go. So for an added bonus, we're going to make a different style. So I'm gonna add a curve, Bezier curve. Go to edit mode and then delete. We're going to delete that. Then click the draw icon. We're going to draw our own path. So starting from where the activator is, we're going to draw something like going there, going down here, maybe going up here, and then going like that, and then go to geometry, click new, then select the first one we created. Now we need to increase the number of dominoes we have on the screen. Make sure we have plenty. I guess that's good enough. Yeah. Now I kind of need to pull this thing like negative 200 because I kind of created the curve. Although I could move the curve. Where's the curve? Oh, it's right there. Let me create a new collection. Move this curve inside here. I think I kind of wanna edit this one. Whoops, I'm still on edit. I am still on draw mode. Let me just make it a little bit like that. Is it going to be hit correctly? Let me just move it somewhere around here so that the ball, oh, I think we've moved it so far. The ball would hit it just the right angle, so it would do the chain reaction. I think this one's not placed correctly, so we're going to move it a little bit like that. So as you can see, even though we had a sharp turn here, the domino doesn't deform, not like the original method that we are used to making dominoes. And yeah, let's apply. Let me perform a backup. Move this one up here. Click this one, right click, convert to mesh, and then edit. Oh, wait a minute. Right click, convert to mesh. Oh, there you go. Select all, F3, separate by loose parts. So yeah, we have everything here now. Uh-oh, I think I have. Let me move this one to the new collection that we have right here. I think we don't need this one here. Let's just move it out of the way. So we now have the dominoes here. Right click, select all, right click, set origin to geometry. There you go. Then object, click on rigid body, add active, set it to 0.5 like we did before, enable dynamics, enable the activation, F3, copy from active, and there we have it. It should work now. Oh, there's a weird effect somewhere here. It's probably coming from the old, let me see, I think I might need to delete. Oh, let me see, yeah. We might have like a sensitivity. Let's set this to 0. Maybe there's like, or maybe the floor is like too high, that it's causing. Where's the plane? Plane is right. Let's go check it out. There's like something in here that's causing it. Let's try and delete the whole thing here. This one, the old one that we're not using. It's probably causing. Oh, there's like a ghost in here. Let me see. Maybe we need to delete cache again. Delete all bakes. I didn't add any bakes, but I don't know. Maybe we could like remove all. We could remove all. There's a button here to like remove all rigid body in the world to like reset it. So like this one, oh, it's gone. This one, yeah, it's gone. So like if you play it, no more physics, and then you have to redo it. But it's easy because you just need to like click here, add passive, click here, add active, then click here, select everything, and then add active, and then maybe modify a little bit like that. Enable the activation, then F3, copy to active, and then play. There you go. Oh, I kind of forgot to increase the steps. So yeah, that's how you fix, like, if there's an old animation that's going on, and like you can see ghost. So yeah, there's our animation and it looks cool. And that's how you make dominoes using geometry nodes, which is much easier now compared to the old method. This is going to be part 1 of dominoes. I'm gonna make part 2, which involves creating an actual domino face with dots on it, and then like making a collection, because there's another way of doing it with a lot of different collections. So like instead of using just one object, you're going to use collections of dominoes, and like you can have different domino faces going around, like a very realistic domino effect. So that's going to be our part 2. And then I'm going to make a part 3 revisiting the old method that we use in making dominoes. So yeah, that's all for the Forge Bits. We would really appreciate if you click the subscribe button so you wouldn't miss the part 2 of this domino series. And also click like if you like this kind of video, so we know. Yeah, click like if you like it, click dislike if you don't, so we have an idea of what types of content we would create. And then yeah, click that bell icon so you know, and you won't miss part 2 of the domino thing. Yeah, make sure to drop by our live streams every 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST. That's every day. We are at, we just had our 8th day live stream, and perhaps tomorrow we're going to have the continuation of the Impaler sword. Okay, I'll be seeing you again tomorrow. Bye!